Hello, my name is Gilly, and it's a bit weird for me being on video, but I feel like it's better for you to see me, and this poem that I've written for this, it's quite long, so I haven't learnt it. I will be reading it off the page. I feel like it would be better if I delivered it in person, so you can sort of get more of a feel for who I am and my dream, which is to become a Thai yoga massage teacher in Central America, and one day hopefully have my own teaching retreat. So what I'm asking for is I would like your help for the initial part of the dream. It's all set out. I know what I need to buy. I know what I need to be doing. I just don't have money to get there. But if you can help me out with that part, then I really believe that I have the earning potential to then go ahead and make the second half of my dream a reality off my own back. So I'm just going to get on with the poem. I'm only just learning to ask for help in many areas of my life. In this case, I need yours, which for me feels kind of funny. I never asked a stranger for help, but I really need help with some money. I need to take pictures, create guidebooks, and get lots printed once they're ready. I have to create groups and practice teaching, and my income's really not that steady. I need to order and ship mats and cushions to Nicaragua, ready for my students when they come, and on top of that I'll need to advertise to make sure I actually get some. I'm poised, ready to get racing ahead once I've jumped the money hurdle. I have no time to waste to let the ingredients of my timescale curdle. Please help a humble girl with a dream. Get out of a place she never felt she should be. Help me live the life I know I'm here to live. Help my dreams come out of me into reality, so that I can give this passion to other people, teach them the beauty of touch. I hope that what I'm asking doesn't seem too much. Let me tell you the story in the best way I know how. I'm going to try to be chronological to go from then to now. This dream came to me as if it were not of my own making. But now it's here, I feel so strongly that it's mine for the taking. Things began to show up and my path is now laid out before me. He sent me a picture like he stole it from my mind. How could that be? I don't know if you're someone who believes in signs, the ones that involuntarily send tingles down your spines. That happened to me. The way life shows up and begins to make sense, when something so much a part of you is hiding, building suspense. I suffer from depression. It's a journey. It comes and goes as it pleases. Who knows if I'll ever truly be free? But it's from this my desire to serve others was born. Till now I suffered alone. And my pursuit to serve others is the thing that seems most to have grown. I can love my depression for all it's given me. I don't want to hate. After a period of destruction, I chose to see it as a challenge to help me create. At 19, amidst the rubble, I heard a voice say, "Do Reiki," and soon after I learned EFT. G-Therapies was born, my own business, all birthed by me. And then I watched a woman talk about Thai yoga massage, and something deeper heard her. I forget how EFT came to me, it's all a bit of a blur. But Thai yoga massage, I remember every step of that path. How what happened still makes me laugh. I found a school, but it didn't feel right, so then I found another and sent an email. It felt right in a way I can't describe in detail. A retreat in Thailand and a 6-month London course. I had no money, but the idea drove me berserk. After 6 months of long hours in 3 jobs I hated, I put my debit card to work. I pressed confirm, and suddenly that dream was real. Even through the heavy cloud of depression, I began to feel. I sat there, and suddenly light streamed onto me from the small gap in the curtain, and I saw a single white feather drifting slowly down, a sign for certain. My insides glowed like I was being lifted out of my body to another dimension. So this is what it is to feel alive. I felt happy, without tension. I met some great people learning this art. I knew it was what I'm here to do with all my gentle heart. 2 years ago, I asked my teacher if he would take me on, teach me to teach. But he had already asked someone else, and my seeded dream fell out of reach. Around the same time, I decided to learn Spanish, that I would learn in Peru. So I ordered an ESL brochure, and I had a look through. I would do a homestay and go to school for 6 weeks. So sure Peru was it for me. So I saw the page and then turned it, and there was Panama screaming at me. That same surge of something bigger saying, "You must go here." I had no idea why then, but it was so clear. How could I ignore a feeling that had never led me astray? It took me 2 years to get there, but I made it in my own rambling way. 6 weeks travelling with my best friend, and then alone to my school in Panama. I learned lots, but after nearly 3 months, home felt pretty far. I was feeling weak and ready to leave, and then he showed up in my life that last week. This guy gave me so much, and Spanish got easier to speak. It was amazing. Nothing like this had ever happened to me before. I felt so seen and cared for. I went home, and for some reason my teaching seed had sprouted up and out. I saw it. I began to build it in my mind, detailing every tiny bit. If we don't dream big, we will only ever live small, and that is not why I'm still here. Why I battle my demons and send love to each fear. My dream, not just to teach, but to have a retreat, to spread the joy of touch. And when I dreamed it, it didn't seem too much, to someday have my own retreat centre at a beach out there somewhere. I dreamed it night and day. I'm going to make this happen, almost like a dare. And then 2 weeks later, he sends me this photo of my vision. The beach, the ranch behind the fence, the precision. I went back to help him and his friend with their dream, to build an eco-hostel there. To be honest, with my depression, it was kind of a nightmare. Romance died, but friendships grew, and now I have a place to host my first retreat. Time to prepare. They aim for December to complete their building feat. I'm thinking March or April to give them time to settle in and prepare for when my dream too can become a win. Thai yoga massage has given me something I have no words for. I just want to give that same thing to other people, to give the world more innocent, loving touch where sexuality is plastered everywhere. So many of us just need a safe space and to feel a little care, where we can relax and be touched with kindness instead of lust. I just want to help build a world where touch is given more trust. It's the innocence within this art of touch that crystallizes its beauty. And now this voice tells me that spreading it to others is my earthbound duty. But I need a little help to keep me flowing to the ocean down my stream. The joy I know I can bring to others is coiled up inside this dream. I don't want to ask for too much, just enough to help me create the second phase, to keep my purpose moving forward even on the darker days. I believe this will give me the means to earn the many thousands for the bigger dream, to buy land and build my own retreat centre. It's all a measured scheme. I'm so grateful that there are people in the world whose hearts are richer than their money, who are willing to part with what they have to make another's world more sunny. I have known darkness, and I choose to see it as a beautiful space to invite the light. Help me bring my dream out of me into the world's physical sight, to capture the love in people's hearts and teach them to put it into their hands. Bring them together to learn from all different lands. Please help me burst into the star I'm ready to become and scatter my happiness into the lives of others for years to come. I hope that that's kind of given you a bit more of an insight into why I want this dream and how passionately I feel about it. I've been doing Thai yoga massage for just over 4 years now, and I really feel like I'm ready to move into the teaching role. Oh, I think that I've been ready for quite a while, but I guess something in me now is just bored of waiting for it to happen. Like, this is gonna happen. And I would really, really, really appreciate your help making it happen. So yeah, thank you for anything that you can donate. And even if you don't donate, just thanks for watching. And yeah.